Hi, my name is Justin, and welcome to the video voice series. Today we're going to be learning about how to breathe and how that's going to be working for you in your singing journey. So first things first, this is our first step. We want to know what is a deep breath and how we define a deep breath. So you would think, okay, take a deep breath. But notice a few things, posture, and where our body wants to move when we take a deep breath. So let me show you. A lot of people often will think a deep breath is this. Now notice, I'll hold this right here. My shoulders are up, they're a little high, my jaw tends to lift up, and we often will define that as a deep breath. However, I'm going to turn that on its head a little bit, and I want to discuss it this way. A deep breath is actually more appropriate within our belly, and that would be our diaphragm. So our lungs are not the ones that are taking the deep breath, it's in fact our diaphragm that pulls our lungs down and allows for all that air to be sucked into our lungs. Our diaphragm is located right here. So in reality, when taking a deep breath, we don't want to think up here. We want to think down here. So that's our definition. We want to know what that deep breath is going to be and how it's going to look like. So let me show you what it looks like. So instead of, we actually want like that. It's almost like you're blowing up a balloon in your stomach. So the first thing we want to do is, how do we do that? So again, that's our deep breath, and we're blowing up that balloon in our stomach just like this. Now, that might feel weird if you've never done this before. So if you're not sure, let's try a few things. The first thing we can do is step number 2, making sure we can try to close our nostril and close our mouth. Now, you'll leave one nostril open. That's the key. Otherwise, you're not going to breathe if you close them both. So let's make sure we have the one. So we have one nostril, mouth closed. Try to breathe. Notice it will be more difficult to lift your shoulders. What you'll get, a little bit more of that drop in your stomach. Try that again. So close the mouth, close your nostril, and breathe. Notice the shoulders are nice and dropped, they're relaxed, your chin doesn't need to go up. We let that out, and it's all focused into our belly. Okay? So that is step number 1, is learning how to breathe properly and defining deep breath. Step number 2, taking the nostril closed and the mouth closed and trying to breathe through just one nostril will direct that air right into our diaphragm. And if you're really not sure, a visualization also helps. This is step number 3. What we can do here is we can bring the air upward. And we often think air, sometimes if you're coming out of a pool and you need to get that air, we go, and it's coming from the top. We actually want to envision it coming from the bottom. So I want you to do this. If you want to visualize it, what you can do is imagine it coming through to your feet, as if the air is coming from the ground. And this helps while you're standing as well, or while you're sitting. But imagine it like that, as if it's coming from the ground. And you'll notice, if you just put your mind's focus from the ground and into your stomach, all of this, your jaw, your tongue, your neck, your shoulders, won't tense up before any of that breath comes in. So the goal here will be bringing that breath inward from the bottom and then right into our diaphragm again. So 2 techniques here, either bringing in with the nostril, or we can bring it up from the ground with a visualization. This works with both our mouth and with our nose. So thank you for watching. This is again our basics on breathing, and stay tuned for the next one.